Hey Poke Peeps, so today we're using another theme team. Pretty cool one, pretty interesting one. It's the Justice League themes. So let's get going and see what we've got. Hey guys, so as you can see we have Flash, the Choice Scarfed Zorora. Now obviously that's a bit of an unusual set, but giving it a Choice Scarf means it's pretty much going to be the fastest thing in the game other than a Ninjask. But his humanoid sort of look made it a little bit more suited in my mind to the Flash. Then we have Aquaman, the Empoleon. So this is the Agility Pataya Berry set that I used to love running. So effective. If you set up an Agility, you're usually going to be outspeeding most non-Scarf users. 2 Agilities, you're outspeeding everything. Then you just substitute down until you get to a point where your Torrent and Pataya Berry are activated. It's incredible. You're doing so much damage. Can be a little bit risky with Hydro Pump, but it's still fun nonetheless. Then we have Wonder Woman, the Choice Scarfed Gardevoir. Very basic set. Got the Psyshock on there just in case Blissies come into the game. Then we've got our... Oh, that's meant to be Batman. We've got our Batman, the Choice Banded Crobat. Hits like a truck. Really cool Pokemon. Love it. Then we have Superman, the setup speed-based Pokemon. So it's got Life Orb, Steadfast. So if we get flinched or anything like that, we destroy. I'm tempted to put Justified on there as well. Yeah, actually, Justified's probably a little bit better. There's not that many fake-out users in UU, or at least that I've come across. And then we've got E-Speed, Bullet Punch, and Drain Punch. So all of these do a fairly good job at countering each other. I'm not sure. I kind of want to have Crunch on there. Just because at the moment we do get walled heavily by ghost types. So I might, instead of Bullet Punch, have Crunch. And then we're max speed. We're not that fast. I really thought Lucario had a bit more speed, but evidently not. Then we've got Green Lantern, the Mega Skeptile, the usual set. It doesn't really get that much diversity in terms of moves, but still fun to play with. So, I'll be back when I've found a game. Alrighty guys, so we found a game here. Pretty cool team we're up against. A little bit scared of the Scizor and the Hippowdon and yeah, everything. I'm leaning with Batman. I wonder how much Choice Band Brave Bird does to a Scizor. I'm just going to go for Brave Bird. We get the crit. I don't actually think that mattered, to be completely honest. He goes into Zorora now. Let's just go for another one. I don't think he's safe enough to go for a... He switches into Hippowdon. We should be doing at least 40%. We almost do 50, which is great. He heals back up. He's going to get his rocks up, which is fine. But unless he goes for Slack Off. Good move. Yeah, let's just go for a Brave Bird. We'll go down to this next Brave Bird, and he'll get his rocks up, hopefully. Yeah. So the risk there with switching out would be him getting his rocks up without taking the additional damage, which of course is pretty fundamental. Now, I kind of want to go into Green Lantern here and go for a Giga Drain. He goes into Scizor. This is perfect. So last time I versus Scizor, we did around about 94%. And Siglet comes in. So we pretty much just showed that we've got an answer to his thing. He's just going to roost restore. We're doing a little bit more than he is taking. He gets his sand up again. I don't really know why. Like, nothing on his team really benefits from sand besides the Krook having its earthquake boosted. So maybe it is a... Let's go for a hidden power. We should live. We do. Alright, that's perfect. Scissor was the only thing I was really stressed about. Everything else, I feel like I have answers for. I'm going to go into Wonder Woman. He goes into Krook. I'm okay with that. Hopefully he's not Scarf. He's the Intimidate set, so... Yeah, I'm just going to go for the Moon Blast here. We're doing a fair bit. Okay. Okay, who's useless? I think Aquaman's useless. So let's go into Aquaman. What's he go for? He just goes straight into Krook. I'm okay with that. Like, his Earthquake will kill. But he doesn't have the Moxie, so throwing away Pokemon at this point doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, so he's making bad choices all over the place here. I'm just going to go for Moonblast. I know I'm faster, I know I'm Scarfed. He can send in the Siglith now and go for some setups. But we're going to go into Flash. Here's for Air Slash. I'm just going to go for... That was a bad move. Let's go for a knockoff. Okay, so that almost kills. He gets the Psycho Shift. That's fine, actually. So we're locked into knockoff, though, so we'll kill the Siglith. And then our Scarfed Gardevoir will do the rest. Knockoff here will get rid of whatever item he had. So he was Scarfed as well. So we're in an awesome spot. I'm going to go into Wonder Woman here. He's no longer Scarfed, so I don't have to think about the mind games there. And this should kill, which it does. Perfect game. Really well. I need to not sort of predict too much. I think I try to predict too much, and that's where I end up getting screwed over. So I'll be back when I have found another game. Alright guys, so got another game here. I'm terrified. There's a Scissor on the other team. But there's also a Chimecho, which is cool. I'm leading with Batman here. The Rotom's pretty scary as well. Let's go for a U-turn. Figure out he's definitely the Scarf, which is great. Because we know he's got to go for that move now. So I'm going to go straight for a Hydro Pump. Probably sending in Feraligatr here. So if he is, I'm going into Green Lantern. Sizzle comes in. Actually, this works out just as well. I'm Mega Evolving, and I'm going for a Hidden Power Fire. Hopefully he stays in. He does, and this will kill. Ooh, so close, actually. So it's a more defensive Sizzle effect. That's actually really good to see. I'm going for a Dragon Pulse here, just in case he switches. Probably the Rotom coming back in, then you can go for a Volt Switch. He's thinking hard, so let's put a little bit of the pressure on. Yep, so Rotom coming back in. This will do a fair bit. Yeah, cool. So at this point, our Lucario's in a very good position. Batman coming back in here. He's going to be doing an overheat again. Probably a bad move. Alright, so Superman coming in now. I'm going to set up a Swords Dance. I doubt a -2 will kill. It doesn't. Oh, I always forget that I've got the Life Orb. which means we get the takeout on the Rotom, and then we've lost our only priority. I'm going to go into Green Lantern here. Chimecho coming in. That's all good. What does this thing even do? Set up screens? Is that what it does? No, just wish passes. So I'm assuming a wish pass onto the, no, just onto itself. And Citrus Berry, that was definitely a, oh, I'm very, very not sure how I feel about this team. So we can go for a Dragon Pulse here. I thought he was going to be passing, but it looks like it's a really stally set. Does it have Recycle? Right, so I never thought I'd see the day where I'd seen a Mega Sceptile get taken out by a Chimecho, but we just saw it. That's actually really cool. I'm going into Aquaman, and I'm setting up an Agility. He can go for his Wrap and Wish, that's fine. I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump now. We're doing half. He's got Perish Song there. So that set right there is terrifying. We know the Wrap is coming out now. Wow. Alright, so let's go for the Plasma Fist. He goes for Perish Song. It turns into a Ghost type move. So we just go for another. I don't know why I was so concerned. Like, I threw away. Like, I need to stop predicting people to be better than they are. Does that make sense? Like, I'm always afraid that people are going to be making like next level plays and that sort of thing, where they hardly ever do. Yeah, like most of the time, it's like they play very vanilla, and I need to stop thinking like they're gonna play at a different level, I guess, or make switches and make reads. He's really thinking about this. I hope he doesn't go into Chimecho. That's really quite scary. Yeah, so he's got very unusual sets, and he's taking a lot of time. I'll be back when he makes his move. Alright guys, so unfortunately he quit out there. I don't understand why. He had a fairly good sort of team. That Chimecho was ridiculous. Really cool set. Quite low HP though. But obviously had the Wish Protect. All he had to do was live one attack. Could have sent in Drapion, set up a little bit if it was a setup set. Could have gone into Altaria, same sort of thing, setup set. They're usually like Dragon Dance. He's usually Agility. So, yeah, I don't agree with him quitting out there. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Really appreciate all your support. If you did enjoy this video, please check out some of my others. If you have any ideas for teams, themes, Pokemon, anything you want me to use, just let me know in the comments down below. Anyways,